What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel, and this is Marv's World, the podcast. I am your host, the greatest of all time, the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found, the underground king, and I ain't been crowned, Big Marv, aka the young lad, aka the young tadpole. We in our normal location. Say what up. Say what up to Biggie. I don't know. Say what up to Biggie. There you go. Look, guys, we got a lot of stuff lined up for today. It's gonna be real short, sweet, and straight to the point. We got a co-main event. This is called the Face Off. Welcome to the video. Roll the intro, man. I'm tired. I'm ready for a fight today. All right, guys. First things first, I want to tell you guys, thank you for all the support. We are close to 130 subscribers, man. I remember when we was at 75, and I appreciate all the love and support that you guys been giving. Constructive criticism of what y'all like, what y'all don't like. Actually, this video, I would like for y'all to tell me what's y'all favorite moment of the video so far. From the Drake reviews to the album, to the music breakdowns, the music intermissions, to club etiquette, to Lions Blue Rage, to being big and black, to me saying Andre 3000 is just okay, which I'm gonna touch on later and double down on what I said because I'm that nigga. It's so much more. The Jada, me being married to Jada, there was so many moments in this short time. Please let me know what's y'all favorites, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up to let me know that y'all messing with the video, all right? First things first, right? We got to talk about women in these lists that's been coming out, right? These lists have been crazy. I will share them on the screen here with you guys, but I'm going to read it off my laptop to give y'all a little context on what some of these points are. One of the lists is Ladies Strike Back, a new list of the men that have no business dating, period. Some of this stuff on here is a little cap. We're going to run through the most cap ones because some of them are common sense. First one first. What's a cap one? Men that don't have a valid driver's license. You love men that are fucked up. Y'all love fixing the puzzle. Y'all think y'all gonna be the ones to fix them. Yeah, all right. Men that live in motels. Once again, that's another. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably real because a motel and a hotel is two different things. Charles from BMF was at the Easy Rest Motel, not at a hotel. So, that makes sense. Them Grand Rising ones, I hate that. I hate a girl. Don't you tell me Grand Rising. I'll put you in the mud. No, I'm not gonna really punch you, but look, man, these lists is crazy, and they get even crazier about where they won't eat. They saying Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, or where they won't go on a date. I'm sorry. Red Lobster, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, ice cream dates, movie night, somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs. All this stuff, right? It's cap. Now, I agree. My daddy used to tell me that you can't have romance without finance. And that is true. You got to spend a little bit to get a little bit. But these lists is full of cap. It's full of cap. Now you care about where men bank at? Killing me with this. I gave you 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. That's a deal breaker for you? Now you don't want to a man with multiple baby mamas and multiple kids, where that's damn near a lot of you women date. Look, man, a lot of you women know on the dating side, just on the dating side alone, that you mess with men that are scums, bottom of the earth, but or don't have a home. You know what I'm saying? Number one, ladies, establish the deal breakers and stand on that. Stand on your deal breakers, because these lists is making y'all look bad. I think these lists are coming from rich men. Rich women. Coming from rich women or women that's doing good in life, because like a lot of this stuff really don't matter. Like men that want to hold a couple dollars so they get paid, okay. Men who keeps their clothes in the tub. Who keeps their clothes in the tub, boo? Like, come on, man. This is asinine. Now for a first date, you don't want to go bowling. You don't want to go to a hookah bar. You don't want to go to the movies. You don't want to go to Chili's. You don't want to go anywhere.
What more do you want from me?
Where do you want to go, ladies? Even on that standpoint, I am a firm believer in probably Cheesecake Factory is the highest I'm going for a first date. Probably the highest. Because once you go, so let's just say I take you to J. Alexander, right? If I take you to J. Alexander, I gotta go up. The scale continues to go up. Like Cash Doll said, don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. Now, unless you just got it like that, by all means, my big dog, you do what you do. But for this, like these lists is cap. Now you don't want to go to church. Now, when I was single, my last 3 dates, I would tell you my last 3 dates. My last 3 first dates was an ice cream date, a date to Granite City, which was like it was kind of like a better Olive Garden, damn near. It wasn't nothing crazy. And it was ice cream, Granite City, and I want to say Bahama Breeze. All restaurants other than the ice cream parlor, all solid first dates that you can gradually go up from, right? These dates, where do you want to go? Because I'm a firm believer in a better mid restaurant. A better mid restaurant and a bar, and or maybe like an activity or something light to get the vibe of the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go balls to the wall and then it's like my last time seeing you. You know what I'm saying? But I think, right off of the list, like I'm going to give you what I think is somewhat the problem with dating.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I think in dating, it's a couple of points I have here. In dating, in today's society, it is too many options, right? For example, you will say, Marv ain't gonna take me to J. Alexander, but Tony will. And if Tony don't take me to J. Alexander will, Mike will. It's always gonna be somebody willing. It's too many options. Too many options. It was back in the day when I hate to be this guy. Back when my dad or my mom was growing up, they were dating in the vicinity of where they stayed. Right? So my parents grew up in Detroit. They probably dated in the suburbs, Harper Woods, Oak Park, Dearborn, Redford, Westland, anywhere around these surrounding areas of Detroit, Southfield. They were dating within those areas. But now, with the addition of social media, that has changed, and your options have broadened to another plateau. You don't have to worry about what the baddies in Maine look like. You can go see what the baddies in Maine look like. If you want to see the baddies in Utah, Nebraska, Chicago, Florida, Georgia, you have access to that with this little thing that I'm recording, talking to y'all on. Same thing with men. That goes vice versa for men and women. Long distance dating is probably at its highest. You have online dating, which is bringing you a plateau of women within your area. Then they have sub dating apps that cater to niches of your personality. Basically, they're trying to find something for everybody. So you won't, it's a person for everybody. So you won't be lonely. I mean, and even that broadens your options, because to where you was dating within a couple hundred people, now you're dating with a couple thousand people across the world. You even motherfuckers in Europe. You might want to get you a British man. They say, bruv, so and so and so on. I don't have a British accent. But y'all get the point that I'm making. And another thing of dating in today's era, and maybe this is just for men. I don't know if it's for women, but maybe it's for men. You, the man. Oh, let me get that real quick. You as a man are second in the equation of dating. Well, I'm going to repeat that again for people that don't know or understand what I'm saying. Men, in some cases, you, the person, is secondary. Biggie, can you believe that men are secondary? Look, I'm gonna explain my point. And you are wondering, what do you mean you're secondary? What's the first point? Okay, so I get it on surface, on paper. Most females will tell you that the person they're dating matters. But I come from a standpoint, because I don't think a lot of these women are, I won't say necessarily genuine, but have different intents in dating. What you can do for them and what a man can do for them means more than the person. Your core values come second compared to what you can do. Right? So if you got money, if you got a house, if you got benefits, if you got these things that make you somewhat a decent human being in life, mean more than your core values. They don't know if you got family trauma, nor do they probably really care until that family trauma affects them. They're not going to, like, I feel like what you do for them gets you in the door, and then you come secondary, right? And I'm willing to be proven wrong, and I'm willing to have that debate, and I'm probably gonna have that talk on my show when I do the relationship panel, which I will talk about you guys later on my Instagrams and Facebooks. I will post a video talking about that video and what's to come with that. But just looking at these lists, it's just like, where do you agree at with these lists? I mean, like, what the best thing is, like it's just crazy. It's just asinine to me to say that these lists is the end all be all for women, because some of these women will date I have seen women date these guys, men that don't own a suit. You don't give a damn if that nigga own a suit or not, sis. Come on, man. Let's be honest. You playing us. So we're going to take a break, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back. And ladies, drop in the comments. And fellas, you drop in the comments as well. What does dating today mean to you? What what do you expect on the first date? What are expectations of a first date? Just what are y'all thoughts on dating? Remember to drop that in the comments, and we gonna take a break. And our musical selection today is Pariis Noel. See you guys in 30 seconds and enjoy the video.
Don't wanna live out the means I'ma meet. We gotta get it, it's by any means. Yeah, put on the show for a weekend, it's tickets for sale, and they buying the seats. Yeah, they trying to get up for cheap, and I'm not really tripping, it's never that deep. But think what you take up from me like a meal from my son, cause he gotta eat and I'm screaming that shit, so my dick in the dirt. If I take a shot, I'ma hit where it hurt. Somebody send out an Amber Alert, cause the bag was missing. Well, we got it first. Ain't no advantages, you got some nerve, you just mad at the fact that we put in the work. Nothing was given, everything was earned. My safe looking dangerous, pull up my word like, oh, he.
Welcome back, and I hope you guys enjoyed that musical selection by Pariis Noel. But now we are here at the main event, something that you guys been waiting on for my response for a couple weeks now, and I've been sitting on it and collecting information and getting my points together and getting ready for this fight, because I'm going against a GOAT, a Titan, one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time lyricists, if you will. It's me versus Andre 3000. And I know what you're saying. Andre 3000 is goated. He's a top lyricist. He's this, he's that. And for the most part, he is those things. I would agree with you. And the talent of rapping ability, he is talented. He is goated. But the one thing I can't take away from this guy, that I will take away from this guy, is that what makes him not goated, in my opinion, is his lack of catalog. The reason I say his lack of one of the points is his lack of catalog. Let me rephrase that. I say that because when you look up on Spotify, I'm going to do it for you now. When you look up on Spotify, type in Andre 3000, nothing comes up, right? The reason I'm so hard about Andre 3000 not dropping an album is because I seen his counterpart, Big Boy, drop plenty of albums, like you will see in the search that I'm doing on the side right here. And I look at it like, if he can drop music, and he gave us the opportunity to criticize his music and not be that much of a fan of it. You haven't given us that opportunity. You're going to say, yeah, but Marv, he dropped the Love Below, and it was so this and that. Bro, the Love Below was released under the umbrella of Outkast. That wasn't his solo song. That wasn't a solo thing. They might have had solo projects, but it's still under the umbrella of Outkast. When you look up Big Boy, like you've seen, he has albums on his own by himself, standalone projects. Some that don't include Andre 3000 at all. So it's pretty much validated that we can criticize him and say what we do like and what we don't like, or that he sounded better with Andre 3000. You can't say that about him. Granted, like I said, yes, he is dominant. When he was on other people's songs, such as the Walk It Out remix, such as I Do with Jeezy and Big Sean, with such as Everybody with Farnsworth Bentley, 16 Ain't Enough with Rick Ross. It's so many nights with Frank Ocean, Come Home with Anderson .Paak. Guys, you can see I'm talking to you as a fan of the music. I am a fan of Andre 3000. It's just I want to gravitate to his music like I gravitate to other people's music. You know, I want that connection with him like I have with a Jay-Z, like I have with a Kendrick Lamar or Kanye, and so on and so forth. We can't do that with him. That is my point. Once again, guys, I'm not saying he's a bad rapper, because y'all assume because I don't say he's one of them ones, he's a bad rapper. if I had to compare him to a basketball player, he would be compared to a Jamal Williams. A nigga that can win that got hella accolades, but it could probably get big accolades, but want to stay in this role. And that role is good enough for him. You know what I'm saying? He stay in the background, but has a career that's crazy. That's crazy. He has signature moments, just like Jamal Crawford. He has a signature crossover. You get what I'm saying? Just as much as Andre 3000 has standout verses. But we don't know. We never knew if Jamal Crawford can carry a team by himself because he never put himself in that position. When it comes, like I said, guys, the talent in itself, solid. You won't hear an argument from me. But when it comes to the full caliber of being an artist, it's where he lacks. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I wish that he had an album. I wish it was an album, because I think if he had an album out, the scope would be a lot different. I get why that he could be somebody's favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Style, wordplay, flow is just crazy, immaculate. But it's just, it desires more. You want more. And that's not wrong for me to be a consumer of rap and a fan of his to want more. I mean, why? Drop in the comments of why you guys think that Andre 3000 is GOATed, or why isn't he GOATed? Because I know there's some people out there that might agree with what I'm saying and can probably validate the points better than I can. So please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am your host, Big Mar, aka the Young Lad, aka the Young Tadpole, and y'all be blessed and have a good night.
Like
and remember, I don't think Andre 3000 is bad. Just not the GOAT.